To successfully manage a remote project team, it's essential to define a clear team structure and work expectations. Start by identifying the roles and responsibilities of each team member, ensuring that everyone has a clear understanding of their tasks and how they contribute to the project's goals. Establishing clear communication channels is also crucial. Set up regular check-in meetings, define guidelines for email and instant messaging, and create a shared repository for project documents. Finally, make sure everyone has a shared understanding of the project's goals and objectives. This will help ensure that the team is working towards the same targets and minimizes misunderstandings. Clear communication is essential for any project, but it's especially important for remote teams. Make sure to establish regular check-in schedules, whether it's daily, weekly, or bi-weekly. This will help ensure that everyone is on the same page and that any issues can be addressed quickly. Additionally, set clear guidelines for email and instant messaging. Determine when it's appropriate to use each method of communication and make sure everyone is aware of the expectations. Finally, create a shared repository for project-related documents and information. This will help ensure that everyone has access to the latest information and that important documents are not lost or misplaced. Choosing the right project management methodology is essential for any project, but it's especially important for remote teams. There are a variety of methodologies to choose from, each with its own advantages and disadvantages. Agile methodologies, such as Scrum and Kanban, are popular choices for remote teams because they are flexible and iterative. Waterfall methodologies, such as the traditional waterfall model, are more structured and linear. They can be more difficult to implement for remote teams, but they can provide more structure and predictability. Ultimately, the best methodology for your team will depend on the size of your team, the nature of your project, and your team's preferences. Consider the pros and cons of each methodology, and choose the one that you think will work best for your team. Once you have selected a project management methodology, you can start planning and scheduling your project. Start by creating a project timeline. This will help you visualize the project's milestones and deadlines. Next, assign tasks to team members. Make sure to consider each team member's skills and experience when assigning tasks. Finally, set up a system for tracking progress. This will help you stay on track and identify any potential roadblocks. Effective communication is essential for any project, but it's especially important for remote teams. Make sure to use a variety of communication methods, such as video conferencing, instant messaging, and email. Video conferencing is a great way to have face-to-face meetings with your team members, even if they are in different locations. Instant messaging is a good way to have quick conversations and share updates. Email is a good way to send longer messages and share documents. It's also important to establish a system for tracking and resolving issues. This will help you stay on top of any problems that arise and ensure that they are resolved quickly. Finally, foster a culture of open communication. Encourage your team members to share their ideas and concerns. This will help create a more collaborative and productive work environment.